Welcome to Eddie's Football Waffle. Yeah.
Guys, welcome back to Eddie's Football Waffle. Now, my material in the past has been predominantly Man United, but it's been very hard to do Man United's material, especially when as Man United fans, we get complete dross like this. I've said dross before, and that's going to become one of my keywords as I try and tell myself to be patient with what should be a rebuild of another rebuild. The team is so frustrating. They can't play fundamental football for extended amounts of time. I can't believe this. It seems like part of Ralph's mission to fix the situation has been abandoned. How do you go from playing in your first game? How do you go from playing in your first game against Crystal Palace, 30 minutes, Gegen press, Gegen passing, Gegen crossing, all these Gegens, and then in the last, I don't know how many games, because I think it was 8 games unbeaten before the Wolves debacle, 9 games, and then out of those 9 games, you play one game where there's a 30-minute period where you do the Gegens, and then after that, it seems like it's Ole hangover. What is this? What is the mitigation here? Has Ralph seen the sample? Has he seen the class? Has he seen the specimens and said this is Kvach, which is German for bad? And that's an understatement. This is scheisse. This is shit. This is no go. Nicht keine Gegen. This is terrible, because if Ralph is going to abandon the mission or part of the mission, then the mission is going to be flawed. Then I don't know. I mean, surely he's behind the scenes, or I hope he's behind the scenes negotiating the contract to be the director of football, because there's no way you're going to save Man United if you're already abandoning some of your philosophy. Because if you're abandoning part of your mission, that means you're mitigating the situation. I think he's keeping a bit of what Ole's built there, so he doesn't rock the boat too much, because he's afraid of sinking it like completely. I'm not sure, because in these recent games there's been ponderous play, there's been counter-attack, not counter-press, there's been counter-attack, which is Ole's version. Counter-press, we know what it is. You lose the ball, 7 seconds, win it back, get the attack going. The fullbacks are supposed to run the wing game, the lateral game. They're not doing it. Shaw is very passive in the way he wants to get to the byline, the touch line, the halfway line, and get crosses in. It's very languid. Wan-Bissaka is struggling. One of my favourites. He's struggling. I can see why he prospered, was in Ole low block counter-attack system where emphasis is on tackling and getting the ball, just hoofing it away. He's good, but when it is to control the game, get crosses in, look assured on the ball, it's not happening. But you know what? I'm gonna try and look at some positives, because looking at people like Maguire.
Nah, Phil Jones. I meant Phil Jones, not Maguire. Jonah, Ollie would be proud if he was still here anyway. Yeah.
Who I thought was done. I thought he was a rusty bike. I thought he was damp and broken, to come back in after such a big period of time out and to come in and look better than Maguire, who's been tanking, looking like a heavy appliance, a heavy kitchen appliance. Jones has done well today and deserves props, and possibly, well, he can't be man of the match because we ultimately lost the game and we're letting it go. But big shout out to Phil Jones for coming in amidst the pressure, looking at all the stuff online. Twitter must have melted down when Jones was on the team sheet, because no one saw that coming. But getting back to some of the negatives, and you can't get away from it, a 1-0 loss to Wolves. Wolves proved me wrong, we proved a lot of people wrong, actually came and found their teeth. They found their teeth, they bit down one of their OAPs. We've got OAPs at Man United, the likes of Cavani, Ronaldo, Matic, Moutinho coming in. He's 30 plus, getting a youthful, just a nice chicken zinger from the edge of the box into the bottom corner. Just a painful but good goal for the opposition side. This doesn't look good, because It's going to take time for the Gegen press to be implemented, but when you're seeing things be abandoned, such as the fundamental press, that makes me worried. Arsenal and Spurs, even though Arsenal lost a recent game, Spurs are looking good under their Conte, their new saviour manager Conte. They're looking good, but I think the saving grace is that there's a lot of games left. Spurs are average, even though they've recruited an elite manager, they're still average. Arsenal, they have the banter gene within them. They're too young as a squad, and their manager is a rookie as well. So they've surely will have some bad times as well. I think Man United can afford to have stinkers like this, but the professor, the general, what should be the new exalted leader, it's looking rocky for him because this is not Gegen. We're not seeing residue, remnants, glimpses of Gegen. What does Gegen mean? Against. Gegen press. Against press. Where is the press? I don't know what the mitigating circumstances is. I don't get it. Because if you're going to give up on the press, then what is it then? Because it didn't work against Wolves. You're going to play harder opposition. If you're going to abandon the new philosophy, it's just Ole ball but without Ole, so it probably is going to be worse. Because this is not your mentality, Ralph. I'm just a guy in my room speaking. You know what to do, Ralph. Yeah, it's got to be patience, but damn, where's the glimpses gone? I'm losing my shit, yeah, because I'm a football fan as well as a United fan, and right now United don't play good enough football. I've said already, not even working good 1-2s. They work a 1-2 and then back to 1. So what was the point of 2? If you're going to do a 1-2, you're supposed to progress the ball. Why is it that when they're building in the midfield, that they get it to the forwards like Cavani and Ronaldo, and then they pass it straight back and get rid of the progressive work? What is that? That has got to be beaten out of these players to do that kind of cancelling out. It's ridiculous. Now getting into what Wolves were doing, I said in my preview they were going to be a technical side, and that's exactly what they did. They went straight into their handbook from the previous game where they were unlucky to lose, and they went and said, we're going to win today, we're going to play the same, and this time we're going to win. Because people like Podence were looking like the second coming of Messi. Podence was looking like Messi 2.0 reincarnated, and I don't even know how that can even happen because Messi's still alive. Man United midfield was dead. It wasn't good enough. Mix sauce, drop the sauce. It was all over the ground, slipping and sliding. But not in a good way. It was hardly any energy. Not making the tackles. Maybe Ralph's getting it a bit wrong. I don't know. Ralph, maybe you should have put Fred back in for some fresh legs. Maybe McTominay was tired. But it seems, even though I say that, it's been a trend that these players play one good game and then one bad game, and then still not put a run of 2 wins in a row in 23 or 24 games. 20 plus games. They've not put that together. Man United are the best legacy team, and they are just, it feels like they've been radioactively poisoned. They're dying a slow death. The chromosomes have been blasted. The genes don't know how to be replicated. Everything is dissolving. We're seeing the scar tissue. We're seeing the mulch. We're seeing the fluids. We're seeing this team that should be great falling step by step. Maybe the reactionary bullshit is coming out of me right now, but still, we should see more glimpses of the new system, the Gegen press that should be saving the team. But anyway, I'm just going to call it there because my brain is fried. Man United need to really, I think there's a week. They've got a week till the FA Cup game or a league game. I don't even know what they've got next. Either way, they've got 2 games against Villa, who have beaten Man United at the Theatre of Nightmares. It's now the Theatre of Nightmares, not Theatre of Dreams. These prima donnas have to earn back that nickname of the Theatre of Dreams. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and GGMU, man, let's go fucking hell, man. Big job. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like, subscribe if you're rating it, and I'll catch you later.